like he's one of those artists, like Isaiah Rashad. We're gonna be waiting for some shit to drop.
You love to talk about Isaiah Rashad.
That's my dog. That's my dog too. Tory Lanez, Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah, I want to talk about his sit down with Joe Budden because
I saw 30 minutes.
I did not see it.
All right, that's a good enough amount. You only missed out on the last 20 minutes, but I definitely recommend you watch. It was
Oh, of course.
Joe is a fucking savant in this shit, man. Like he did such a good job with that conversation, and I can't lie, I've never been an Isaiah Rashad fan. After watching this, I'm a fucking fan, bro.
Go listen to his music.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, I might start listening to this again. You seem like you're pretty thought-provoking dude. But bro, I thought it was great. They definitely edited out some parts, so I'm curious about that. But it made sense when they're editing it because Joe is being hella funny. Like it was a great conversation. I think it was executed perfectly. I think it was perfect that he sat down with Joe. Joe just is the one to talk to, and it was great, bro. They had instant chemistry.
I would have been happy with him or Charlemagne. Joe or Charlemagne.
You wouldn't have him or Andrew Schultz. Bro, if you sit down with Andrew Schultz, man, he's so good.
Shut up. You be dick riding Joe all the time.
I'm currently.
All the time.
That's what I'm trying to say. He's doing a great job.
Joe love it right here. I say Charlemagne, and then you bring up Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, bro. Dude, and Charlemagne might have been cool.
Charlemagne was great.
But maybe.
I love it. I love that interview because, like, usually we talk about the first question somebody asks is like, so tell me about your childhood. And like we've shit on that topic before. Like,
only Joe could do that shit perfectly.
See, but Joe could do it because he just don't give a fuck. He's like, we're not gonna talk about therapy. Let's start from the beginning. Like, tell me about your mom, dad, sisters, brothers. And so like he is the perfect person to do that. And I feel like it was great.
Bro, but how do you start the interview? They talking about some therapy shit, and he's like, you know what? No, I'm a therapy baby. We're not starting there. Let's go. And he just starts asking him some other shit. I'm like, man, Joe is the fucking man. I don't know how he even, because obviously you want your shit to flow smooth. Nigga said, no, we're not talking about that. We're gonna talk. I fucking love Joe.
And Isaiah was hilarious when they talked about the sex tape.
Yeah. Bro, but see, he got more and more in depth. That's the thing y'all are missing is the last 20, because he started out real nonchalant about it, like, and people are all hitting me up and like, hugging me and whatnot. He actually got really in depth to like how hard it really was. He basically tried to kill himself. Damn,
car accident.
Yeah, he slammed that. Okay, so y'all saw that.
That's
part.
where I ended.
Yeah, he got in a big crash. Like it. You feel for the guy when he's explaining like everything he went through, because you always hope like his first demeanor, you're like, oh cool, like he's chilling, like he everyone probably knew or whatever. And it was like as they kept talking about it, Joe got him comfortable enough to really tell like everything he had dealt with and like what he was going through and how it affected his family and stuff. So. Fuck, bro, it was great. I'm really excited to hear his next music.
I'm excited to finish that interview. The funniest part was like, especially when he brought it up. What did he say? He's like, "Ah, shit, did they get a good one?"
Oh yeah. Did they get a good video?
Did they get the good video? He's like, "Damn, how many videos you got?"
It cracked me up when Joe was like, "To be honest, I never watched it." When it came out, I told myself it was none of my. Dude, I had several times I had to start laughing and go back to hear it again. Like, I just, it's none of my business, man. It's your personal life, man. Because last thing I want is people seeing what I do in the bedroom. He's like, but then I was getting ready for this podcast, so I figured I had to watch it. Had to get a good glimpse of it. I didn't think it was that bad.
That was hilarious, bro.
Bro, Isaiah Rashad is the GOAT, and I do think what he did was hella powerful. You
just like him because he shouted our podcast.
Oh yeah. Isaiah Rashad fuck with the gang. But man, just to be up there and be that cool and have that conversation, I think it's powerful for so many kids because there's such like stereotypes about people if they're gay or fluid or whatever. Yeah. And if you really sat through the whole interview, you can't not like the guy. You can't not be rooting for him. Like, yo, this nigga's hella cool, bro. Like, because I never really knew much about him or his personality or anything. Now I'm like, yo, this dude's dope. And he's like, bro, I got nothing to hide no more. I'm about to this album's gonna be me. I could really talk about whatever.
I wonder what he's gonna be talking about on the album. I wonder if he will talk about the gay.
He better talk about some niggas on the album.
I
don't want to.
He better get Tyler on there.
Come on, now I'm trying to hear this shit, bro. Like now it's all in the open. Come on, make your art, and I'm all ears.
You want some Macklemore bars?
And you know his metrics went crazy too, though.
Yeah.
I told you. I've been listening more than ever.
Bro, that shit was great.
I'll be supported every single one of the streams.
He was talking about, he was like, everything's out in the open, so I don't have to rhyme in like these cryptic ass messages no more. Like, I can say how I really feel. Like I have some actual thoughts on something, and that's why I fell in love with his music. You feel me? Like at first because he had, like you said, thought.
Why? Because you deciphered the codes.
No. Well, I think the coding shit was more later, like when he went more on the industry side and doing like bigger production album shit like that. But when he was on what is it, Welcome to the Game and like his earlier shit, bro, it was all just thoughts that he had, and he was very bold about it, you know. And I felt like he kind of started closing himself off through each project more and more and more, you know, to where it got to be more of a synthesized sound, you know. And like The House is Burning, I never really got into it as much as I did for the other tapes, you know.
Oh yeah, I was almost gonna listen to that today, but then I realized it was old, so I was like, nah.
It's just fire.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just didn't really. I got to listen again to it and try to get into it, but it just didn't really click with me the same way. I still love his music though.
Isaiah's like that like gritty hyphy shit. You know, that's how his music be. I really enjoy it because he'll talk about substance, but his shit will still get you up. And then he'll have his like songs that he's more on the lo-fi type.
Now
shit.
y'all be dick riding, bro. I forgot when I listen to his shit, bro. Now I'm like, what's this nigga talking about? I be just confused. He's just talking.
Listen
but
to
now I'm gonna listen.
Yeah,
now I'm
gonna
listen
really
a little more. But hey, did you know? He said he started doing this shit with the dudes like 2 years ago. He wasn't fucking no dudes before that.
See, that's that new industry shit.
Yeah, we caught it. I
caught it because I'm telling you, it wasn't in any of his music beforehand, and that's why it threw me off. Because it's like the Isaiah I watch kind of grow. I don't know this nigga personally, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't know what he goes through.
But he's your daddy.
No, that's like my bro for real. Like I've never met him, but I feel
look how you treat your bro. Talking about he can't be in the top 5 no more.
He can't. Like, he's gonna have an asterisk next to it. So I'm thinking like, so now it's like Schoolboy. At least if people ask me, you know what I'm saying? I can't just be like, yeah, Isaiah. And I don't know why. Like, am I homophobic for that? But it's like, nah, because I guess the kid in me that fell in love with it just wasn't picturing that he was sucking dick or would even like think about sucking dick.
Hey, he's still my top 5, son. He will always be my top 5.
He's in my top 5
I think it's
now.
more so top 5 from like how I found him on like I don't want to say emotional standpoint, but like sentiment or like nostalgic type shit or like where I found him in my life. And I feel like his voice really helped me kind of move forward in a way versus just saying like he's top 5. Like, the greatest, like nah, but from my book, like I just love listening to him, like just everything.
Did I ever tell you guys that I met him? Did I tell you last pod?
For real?
Yeah, I met him. That was like my second concert I've ever been to, and we was at it was like a super intimate venue. He had Schoolboy come out.
Intimate?
Hell yeah, we was holding hands, but nah, I was yayed the fuck out. And
you were gayed the fuck out?
Yeah,
That's not very sensitive.
No, I said yayed.
You said you're gayed the fuck out?
No, ain't no saying
really be more sensitive.
Bro, so when I was meeting them, because since I was on one, I fumbled the bag. I didn't get to ask him any questions. I just like, bro, it was so good, shaking and shit. Be like, Isaiah, yo, we're just such big fans. It sounds like how I be talking on the podcast, but but yeah, it was really dope. I can't wait for some new shit. We gotta reset.
Did he hit you with the look?
The look?
No,
he winked at me, dog. He
Bro,
winked at me.
He was probably pulling so many fucking left and right.
Well, we said 2 years ago, so this is like some new
He's been
shit.
doing some damage in them last 2 years. Bro. I got feeling, bro. I feel like his shit was like fucking Boys Gone Wild, bro. He was probably just fucking just fucking every day, bro. He over there hitting them like some crazy ass positions.
And that shit was wild too. He said he was very open and honest, so his family knew about it. So it really wasn't a secret on the back end side. It was really more so the public didn't know.
But do you think now that this shit is out, it was an embarrassment to the family? Should he start being more of a businessman, monetize, and put out the rest? You know he's got more.
What? No, hell
no. OnlyFans?
What you mean? What you working with?
OnlyFans?
Yeah, fuck no.
What you mean?
Nah.
Yeah, we always talk about...
So, do y'all support him or not, bro? Because I'm saying, like, you might as well let the rest fly.
I don't know.
No. It's content.
No,
you ain't got to put out the rest. Keep that shit in your phone, Isaiah, please.
Yeah.
I just want to see everything. If you're going to be so ducked off musically, man, the fans want to know what you've been on. And now we just got a little glimpse. We need more.
You gonna watch them through? More. You watched the last one through.
Wow, boys.
I had to prepare for the pod, man. Fuck it, full cam.
No, we gotta reset though.
Oh, okay, bet.
Let me take a little break.